Hello everyone! Today I'm going to share with you how to make bomboloni. Bomboloni is basically a donut that has a filling inside. And I'll show you how to make chocolate and vanilla cluster cream. But you can fill them with Nutella, strawberry jam, whatever you like. And they're so delicious. Come on, let's get started. At first, we're gonna bloom our yeast and we'll need 1 cup of warm milk. Around 80-90 degrees will be great, but don't do it too hot because you will kill the yeast. Add half of a tablespoon of dry yeast. Add 1 tablespoon of sugar and 1 tablespoon of flour. Mix it up and let it sit at room temperature for 5-10 minutes and you should see foam forming on the surface. Just like this. Get a large bowl and pour that in. Add 1/4 of a cup of sugar. Add 1 egg. Add half of a teaspoon of salt. Add 1 teaspoon of vanilla. Add 1/8 of a cup of melted butter, that's about 30 grams. Mix it up. And you will add about 3 cups of flour, but I do recommend to add about 2.5 cups first and then see how much more you need, because when you work with eggs, the size may vary and you might need a little more or a little less. Knead the dough for about 5 minutes, and when you touch it with clean hand, it shouldn't be sticky, but it should be very soft. Cover it with a plastic wrap or a towel and wait until it doubles in size. Usually this process takes about an hour or an hour and a half. And now we'll make the cluster cream. We'll need 2 egg yolk. Add 1/3 of a cup of sugar and mix it with the mixture until it gets lighter in color. Now get a pan, but don't turn on the heat yet, and add 1 cup of cream. Add the yolk mixture. Add 2 tablespoons of cornstarch. Add 1 teaspoon of vanilla. Now mix everything very well, get rid of all the lumps. And now turn on the heat to low, to about 2 or 3. The cluster cream will start to thicken and you'll be mixing until then. And when it starts to thicken, turn off the heat and mix until it gets really smooth. And that's it, vanilla cluster cream is ready. And for the chocolate, you're gonna do the same thing, but you're gonna add half of a cup of chocolate chip right before you turn on the heat. Transfer the vanilla and chocolate cluster cream to a container and cover them, and you're gonna cool them down in the refrigerator. If you want to make the cluster cream extra smooth, you can go with the hand blender and that will do the job. The dough did doubled in size, and I'm gonna use a little bit of flour to work with the dough. Roll it out to about 1/2 inch thick, but don't do it too thin because your bomboloni will be thin. And then I'm using this cup and I'm gonna make as many holes as I can. And then collect the leftover dough, knead it for a minute or so, and let it rest for 5-10 minutes before you make more circles. I'm transferring the dough circles to a baking tray, and I'm using some flour because they might stick and I don't want that to happen. Cover them with a towel and let them rest for 30 minutes. They should double in size. Okay, the bombolonis doubled in size and they're ready to be fried. They look so gorgeous. You'll need any frying oil, and I'm using vegetable oil. Wait until the oil heats up before placing the bombolonis. And you can check that with a wooden stick. If you see bubbles, that means the oil is hot and ready. And you're gonna fry them by batches. When the bottom turns golden in color, flip them over and fry on the other side. And when they're ready, dry them on a rack or paper towel. We want to get that extra oil out. And look at this one. This one is so big that it doesn't want to flip over because it has all that air inside. And that's a good thing because the filling will go inside. If you want to dip them in sugar, you will have to do it when they're still warm or the sugar won't stick. But if you want that extra sugar, you will have to do it immediately when you take them out. Make a little hole and fill the bomboloni with the cream. You want to stack them so the cream won't spill out. And that's it. Look how gorgeous they are. And of course the cluster cream filling. They're so soft and all the cream inside. And the chocolate cluster cream is amazing. And thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to subscribe. I'll see you again soon in my next video. Bye bye!